Hello my gorgeous makeup loving friends, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Teresa. I am a major makeup enthusiast to a frightening extent, and if you've watched my previous videos you may have seen that I've been doing a little bit of a haul that has been ongoing since around April, March of 2023, so we're talking about a lot of stuff. I am autistic, this is my special interest. This is where my passion lies. So I want to share with you the second part of my mainstream makeup haul. So if that sounds like something you are interested in, then do please keep on watching. So you guys have probably already seen, I recently did a video on this. It's the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. This is a fairly recent addition to my collection. I'm actually wearing it right now. It's super pretty. I am now an affiliate with them, which honestly, that was shocking to me. Like, they're such a big brand, so they must be getting desperate. But you can use the code Teresa, it'll get you 15% off. But honestly lads, there's loads of other affiliate links, etc. And loads of other codes, so you know, do whatever you want. I will have all of these products, by the way, listed down below with affiliate links, but hell, you know, you can just go and Google them yourselves if you want. But by the way, I do have a video on this already, so I'll link it down below. But if you can't be bothered to watch it, beautiful palette, really pretty. There's some new formulas in there, and 10 out of 10, really enjoyed them. This next one was actually a gift from a friend of mine. These are Amazon half lashes. I'm going to take down the cover. I actually have a set of them on right now. They are perfect for me. Obviously I'm a glasses wearer, so I can't have lashes that are too long or too dramatic, even though in my heart of hearts I really want them. But you see, if I have very long lashes, it does that scene from Titanic where the hand is just going down the window of the car, but with lashes. And having streaks of mascara on your glasses just ain't sexy. So these are fantastic. They wear so well. My friend Daniela gave them to me as a gift. I believe they're on Amazon, and I will give her affiliate link down below because she was fantastic and gave this to me. They're beautiful and rather inexpensive if I remember correctly, so a really great buy. This is a newer one to me. It literally just arrived the other day. It's the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. It's the Blurring Balm Powder Flushed, and it's in the shade Bellini. Now what happened was there was a sale on Beauty Bay. God damn them, I need to like block their emails to me. And I have been really interested in this since I saw it come out. I know that the lovely Chrissy was on Releases and Rants with me when I was discussing this, and I was kind of like, oh my goodness, there's some interesting shades. And Bellini is such a shade for me. Like, I really love this, though I love Danessa to a frightening degree. Like, I shouldn't love her as much as I do because she's costly. But when there was like 20% off, I apparently just lost all reason and went, well, I'll get this. So this was another one. Let me know, by the way, out of these things that I'm showing you right now, what do you want me to try and do a video on? Do you want like just a whole bunch of first impressions and a makeup video? Just let me know. But obviously I went in for a penny, in for a pound, and I got another one of the Danessa Myricks, but in the shade Rosé and Brunch, because apparently I'm an idiot. Like, you would think the logical thing would be get one, Teresa, and see whether or not you like the formula. No. Teresa goes, oh, well, it's on sale. And what if I do end up liking the formula and I've missed out on the sale? Well then, I've missed out on a deal. That's stupid. Very stupid. But this is far more pinky toned than the Bellini, which is a lot more like in trend. Not that I really care about trends. I'm really bad. I'm a terrible influencer. I'm not even an influencer, but I don't really tend to follow trends. I'm just like, does this work for me or not? So again, I'm so interested in that. Is there such a thing as having too much blush? I feel like there isn't, personally. But there you go. And this was a gift from my fabulous friend Tina, all the way from Australia. This is the Mecca Max Dream Queen Eye and Face Palette. And Tina is just such a sweetheart. I get very sentimental about makeup. Whenever I can attach it to a person, I'm like, well, this will stay with me forever. And this is already one of them. She sent this to me for my birthday, and she was like, oh, my daughter works in Mecca and I thought you might like this just to try. And It's so cool. It's definitely, I know how they've said like it's a face and eye palette, but for me this is way more of a face palette, and I have been kind of dipping in and using some of these as blushes, and I gotta say they're really nice. Like look at that as a highlighter. That's fabulous. Like let's put it onto my page to hand. That's beautiful. Like so pretty. So Tina, seriously, I know I said it to you before, but I'm gonna say it anytime I show your stuff that you've gifted me. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You went so out of your way. I don't know how many of you know how difficult it is to ship across continents, but like she really went out of her way and even like sent some lovely little Australian snacks, which myself and Sahil promptly hoovered up. So thank you, Tina. It was so appreciated. Should I have kept all of the Natasha Denona stuff together? Probably, but well, here we are. This is the mini nude eyeshadow palette, and I got this with Cult Beauty, and it comes with this tiny little eyeshadow palette. Most of my Natashas are actually like the minis. I would say I have maybe 15 or so of the minis, but this is the little palette. Super cute. I always say like, oh, it's great for traveling. When do you travel, Teresa? When do you travel? You hate changes in your routine. Because of autism. But it also comes with a super cute little brush. Look at it. Although I don't like that there's already a hair that's like splayed. How very dare you. You probably can't see that, but that somewhat irks me. But you know what? It's very much first world problems. I mean, this is fabulous. I don't know where I think I'm going with like a nude palette traveling. Because when I travel, I don't tend to put on makeup. I look like I've been dragged backwards through a bush. I saw like a picture of Victoria Beckham going through an airport the other day, and like she looks so chic, so glamorous. Then there's me and I'm like, oh God, let's just not compare each other. I got another Natasha Denona mini, and this one was the mini Vieve palette, because I actually got the bigger Vieve obviously in the last one, so I was like, well, they'll get lonely, must have this one as well. So I mean, it's super cute. Look at them, they're so tiny, so little. These are such great little additions for if you want to try Natasha Denona's formula. I just feel like they're really solid, and I kind of almost think of the minis as being different to like the midi and the larger palettes in her collections. They feel like they're different, or maybe that's just me. And I mean, are you surprised? You can't be surprised that I got this. I talked about getting this, and it's the Yucca palette. I haven't done a video on this yet. I have played with it in my spare time, and it's beautiful. The only thing I would change is this shade here. I would kind of decrease the blue tone of it and make it more of like an actual true green, maybe bring a little bit more brown into it. But oh my God, it's beautiful. I don't know if you guys want a video on this or if you care. I know it's like old in terms of new makeup releases, but like I had to get it. I love green eyeshadow palettes. You're gonna see this in this video. I apologize in advance. And another massive thank you to Tina who sent this on to me. It's the Mecca Max Pout Pop lipstick, and it's in the shade Made You Look, and honest to God, how well does Tina know me? A beautiful red matte lipstick. That is my jam. Again, hugely appreciate. Thank you so much, Tina. You are a sweetheart. As I said before, I am a sucker for green eyeshadow palettes, and I've kind of had my eye on this for a while. It's the Beauty Crop Mojito palette. And I was kind of interested in this because it's quite inexpensive, and I managed to get it on sale as well. And I quite like the deep tones of this. Oh, there we go. Now there is one pressed glitter in there, so keep that in mind. But all in all, I think this is really interesting. There's quite a nice like minty shade in there. Decent amount of pigment. So I feel like I should really do a video at some point of like ranking my favorite green eyeshadow palettes, because Lord knows I have enough of them. Oh look, another Natasha Denona palette. What a surprise. I'll be honest with you, when I saw this initially and I covered it on releases and rants, I was like, this is really weird. And it's definitely not a standalone palette by any shape of the imagination. It does go quite well with the other pastel, like the bigger midi pastel palette. Like, that's how Natasha gets you. You know, she has all of these little complementary palettes that just go so well together. So this is the mini pastel, in case you can't tell. Now, they do have a multi-chrome in this, which is this shade here. It's sort of the very traditional, you know, the gold to pink, little bit of green. You know, we've kind of seen it a couple of times before. Do you necessarily need it? No, honest God, you probably don't. This is literally, as I've said before, I am a completionist, I am a collector, I have problems. This is my kind of thing. Judge me, but be nice about it. I cover quite a bit about like celebrity brands and releases and rants, and I gotta say one of the ones that really intrigues me is About Face by Haus. So when I saw that these were on sale, I think it was either on Cult Beauty or Beauty Bay, I'll put links down below, but these are the lip pencils. So I got them in the shades Pink in the Morning, Cradled, and Forever Flame, right? So I got them in these shades and I was like, okay, I really want to try them. So let me know if you are interested. I really want her to come out with an eyeshadow palette. To the best of my knowledge, we don't have an eyeshadow palette yet. We've lots of like singles of like liquid eyeshadow paints, but nothing past that. But I am super interested in these. And like these are more like neutral, not quite nudes. There's a pinky tone to them. And then obviously I had to have a red liner, because apparently I have issues. Then Beauty Bay did a collection. It was the Tropics palette and it came with like SPF lotion, etc. And yeah, I ended up getting the full bundle because why not? But weirdly, one of the things that was meant to come with it was squalene, but they didn't put in the squalene. They just gave me 2 SPFs. So that was super strange. I had to talk to them about it. But this is quite interesting. It's very sunsetty. Yeah, I look at this and I'm like, I could use so much of this as blush. Why Teresa, why? But very interesting. Haven't done a video on this. It's probably too late to do one, but honestly I probably still will, because screw it, I have it. Use what you have, don't be an idiot. But it also came with this really strange highlighter. It's called Aura, and I kind of thought it was quite interesting looking because there's a couple of different shades almost to it, and I mean it does look quite pretty. And you know me, I'm a sucker for Beauty Bay. So their quality is just amazing. So I had to get it. I didn't, but you know. And then in the same purchase, I actually remember making these purchases. I got these nudestix bundles and I've really wanted to try nudestix for quite some time. And I got this blush bundle and well, it is a blush bundle, but you can also use it for like other things as well. So this kind of purple came with it, an orange and more of a pinky dusty rose. And my goodness, it started an issue because I really want to get more nudestix when it comes to complexion products, because these are very annoyed. But I believe they might still be on sale, to the best of my knowledge. I could be wrong, but I'll link them down below. I know I definitely got them on Beauty Bay because they came in this same package with the Beauty Bay stuff. So yeah, they're really good. Then Huda came out with 4 different shades of these lip blushes and they went on sale at one point. Again, I tend to wait and try and get as many things on sale as I possibly can, which is probably a bit of an issue, but I try not to pay full price. But I got the 4 shades. I don't think there's any other ones. They're not super pigmented, which is great. You can build them. Because I find sometimes with liquid blushes, if there's too much to it, you're like, oh Jesus, what have I done? And then it feels a little bit like overwhelming. But these are quite easy to work with, which kind of makes sense because they're also there for like a lip product as well, which I quite like. Then I got some P. Louise. This might have been either a budget box or I might have bought these. I think I actually bought these. So I got them in the shades Lolly Dolly, Sugar Pie and Peach Puff. I'm not going to take them out of their packaging right now because that's just too much of an issue. I haven't tried them yet. That's a whole other issue, but they do look quite pretty. And I will say I really like the P. Louise blush formula. I get a bit annoyed with P. Louise with their ridiculous packaging, but I do own a lot of their things, so I can't really whinge too much, apparently, it seems. Then at the same time that I was ordering the full fantasy via Lunar Beauty, I actually decided I'd pick up a few other things from Lunar Beauty. So I ended up getting the Nude Prism Blush Palette because I just really like Manny's blush formula. I really loved the, I can't remember what the shade of it is, the Moon Prism or whatever. I mean, this is beautiful. Like, Manny was kind of doing the shocking pink blushes way before anyone else. And I think this is just beautiful. I'd use this as a bronzer. Stunning. And I mean, his packaging, it really bugs me how beautiful it is. So I ended up getting that, and I regret none of it. Or maybe I do, who knows. And I also got this. So I used to have this. It's the Strawberry Dream palette. But at some point it went and I don't know what happened to it. So me being me, I was like, I need to have it back. So I ended up repurchasing it. So it's definitely gone. I've checked everywhere. But this is it in case you haven't seen it before. What frustrates me is you used to be able to get Lunar Beauty on Beauty Bay, but it seems that they have stopped stocking them, which I think is a massive mistake, and it's very frustrating because shipping is so expensive from Lunar Beauty, like frighteningly so. And then I was kind of reliably informed that the Life's a Drag facelift palette, now I never got the original Life's a Drag, I was informed that the facelift was really, really great. So it is kind of almost sectioned off as being like two palettes where you have your kind of neutral stuff here, your kind of colorful stuff here, and then your shimmers here, which are almost like highlights. So I kind of thought, well, you know what? I like his formula. This looks kind of interesting. So, I mean, why not? And I did have a code for some money off, so that apparently helped me, which is terrifying. Then I also got this Lunar Beauty lipstick in the shade Aphrodite, and it's this fabulous red. I mean, are you surprised? I love a red lipstick. So I kind of added that into my bag. I do like his liquid lipstick formula. It's very, very comfortable. I really want him to come out with more shades. He had like a black at one point, and it seems to be very, very difficult to get now, but that was such a comfortable formula and such a fabulous shade. Very pigmented. You know, you didn't have to try and build it up constantly, and it wore really, really well. So I have high hopes for this. I'm adding to my Vieve collection. This is the Modern Radiance Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. So I'm really excited to try this. Anything that I have from Vieve so far, I've really, really enjoyed, and I really, really like a cream product. I got this on Cult Beauty, but they also sell in Brown Thomas here in Ireland. So if you're in Ireland, you can actually go into Planet Beauty just off of Grafton Street and go and like swatch these sort of things. But I got it in the shade Light, which actually looks like it's a very, very good match for me. I was making a little order with Shein. Basically, I was like looking for some like nail bits and pieces because I like doing my nails these days. It's an old hyperfixation that's come to the surface again. And they had their like multi-chrome highlighters. So I got them in the shades Flying Comet, Solar Flare and Stardust because they were on my list. I had them in my basket, but I was waiting because I like to do a big order. I try not to order from Shein too much, maybe once every 6 months. So this was my order. Very, very excited. Was very, very happy about it. Let me know if you want swatches, etc. I want to do more like mini videos of just like random shit of swatches if anybody is interested in that. I was so excited when I saw that Sephora was bringing in Haus Labs. Like, they're so hard to get. And one of the things that they kept talking about, or that influencers kept talking about, was the Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. So I got it in the shade 015 Fair Warm. I think it might have been maybe a smidge too light for me, but definitely something that I can work with. Now, I have tried this once, right? And that was when my friend Daniela was here and she started to do my makeup with this, but it didn't look great. Now we've since realized that because of the formula of this, you do have to use specific primers. So I am going to give this another go at some point, but it did not look good at all. So I was like, oh, apparently it seems that like we were using the Milk Hydro Grip and it was a bit of a, I'm not going to say disaster, but didn't look great. And apparently like the Bobbi Brown mineral primer is meant to be better for this. So I am going to try it again with that and we'll see what the story is. Let me know if you want like a wear test or anything like that, because I'm here to please. I also picked up the Haus Labs bronzer in the shade Light Level 1. So I will try that out at some point, but I've heard there's a bit of a glowy formula to that, so we'll see what the story is. Then when I was in Dublin, Space NK actually opened, and when I went in, I found Rare Beauty's Soft Pinch Matte Liquid Blush in the shade Bliss. So, I mean, it's such a beautiful, beautiful shade, and I've been wanting this for ages, so it felt a little bit like Kismet, and I ended up purchasing it, so I'm quite happy with that. These next purchases I'm blaming on both Daniela and Kelsey. So this is Westman Atelier, and it's the contour stick, and I got it in the shade Biscuit. This is Kelsey's fault because she was like, oh, it's such a great contour, and to be fair, it does look very, very nice. It's crazy expensive. I do love that it has that magnetic thing, which you should fucking want to when it's the price that it is. But I was told, hey, it's actually worth the money, to which, fair enough. I trust you on this, Kelsey, and if not, give me my money back. Just kidding. But then they also came out with this. It's this, oh, look at it, it's so tiny but big price. It's the Westman Atelier Petite Baby Cheeks Blush Stick. Now I quite like that it came in petite because, let's be real, using up an entire blush stick is very, very difficult. And it came in the shade Petal, and myself and Daniela were talking about it and I just couldn't help it. Ended up getting it. I blame her. But as I said, when Daniela was over, we exchanged an awful lot of gifts, and this is one of the ones that she gave to me, and it's the Tom Ford. I even kept the box, Eye Defining Pen, and it's in the shade 01 Deeper. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is like the best that I've ever tried. Now it's dual ended, doesn't smudge, wears so well throughout the day. If you're looking for a really, really great eyeliner, this is the one to go for. Look, I know it's expensive. I know, baby, I know. But this was really, really great. And I'm annoyed with Daniela. Very annoyed. Because I'm going to have to get this when this one dies. But I have already figured out that in Brown Thomas in Dublin, they have a Tom Ford counter. So I'm sorted. I'm okay. And Daniela also got me 2 of these. So these were gifts. They're the Real Techniques Glow Finish Blend Extender with electrolytes. I may need that, but she uses them quite a bit in her routine and she kind of swears by them, and honestly I kind of trust her at this point, just a little bit. So excited to have these in my collection. I'm trying to use a few more setting sprays and kind of get a bit more familiar with these, you know, trying to expand my repertoire. She also very kindly gave me the Jessup MULI 8, which is a really nice small little packing brush. I love these sort of ones. Very, very happy to have that. And she also gave me a Morphe. It's a V206 domed crease eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to take it out of the case now. Out you come. You know me, lads. I love this sort of shape. So she very, very kindly went to the Morphe store near where she lives and picked me up one to give as a gift. How kind, like so sweet of her. She was also showing me this. It's the L'Oreal Flash Sunset Fever White. It's a glitter eyeliner. Stunning, right? And she was showing it to me, and her being so incredibly lovely actually ended up gifting it to me. I so appreciate it. And as she pointed out, it's an amazing dupe for Distortion by Urban Decay. So I love that. You know me, I love glitter, I love liners. Very exciting. She also picked up one of these Kiko eyeshadows, and it's in the shade Precious Purple, and it is just so beautiful. This is where you can really tell that this is an Italian brand. Like, look at that. Tell me that isn't stunning. So pretty. Like, Kiko, seriously, you come out with so many bland things and then you do things like this for like special little collections. Do more of these, please. Seriously, we'd all appreciate it. I swear, this is just like the Daniela pile at this point. She also gifted me this Morphe 2 eyeliner in the shade Your Gold. I swear, this is just the Daniela pile at this point. She was so kind and gifted me so many things. But she also gave me this. It's the Morphe 2 Your Golden eyeliner, and it's so beautiful. I kept it in the box. I'll eventually get rid of the box. But it's a fabulous yellowy liner. Stays so well in the waterline. Like, look at that. It's so hard to get a proper yellow eyeliner, so I was so excited to see that. She also gifted me the Ilamasqua Gel Veil Blusher in the shade Frisson. So this is a really beautiful sort of a blush. Cece has just walked in. She may jump up. There may be chaos. Who knows? But again, you know me, lads. I love blushes. I can't help it. It's an issue at this point. Yeah, here she comes. Ta-da. Oh, she's going to sit in the box of the makeup. That's very helpful. Thank you. Do you want to sit for the rest of this? I've just taken out the last couple of items so she can actually happily sit in the box, because these are the things that I do for my beautiful baby cat. You happy in there? Do you want to say hello? No, you don't care. That's fair. She also gave me this kimchi lipstick in the shade MBL07, which is Honey Buns. What do you think? Is it for you? Yeah, Cece approved, it seems. So it's, you know that you've been filming for too long when your cat starts to like passive aggressively climb you, in the sense of like, hey, you need to give me attention. But the last couple of things that Daniela gave me included this kimchi lipstick. I mean, should I just wait? So the last couple of things that Daniela very kindly gave me included a kimchi lipstick in the shade Honey Buns. She gave me an Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Insanity. It's a cream formula. I'm never going to be a professional. She's back into the box. I'm going to show you now. I mean, how cute does she look? How can I take her out of that box? She's adorable. That's my precious little loaf of bread. But we are near the end of it now, I promise, guys. She also gave me this Cash Beauty lipstick in Rust Nude. She's the queen of nudes, so she knows what works. So I was very happy to get that. She gave me a Morphe lipstick in the shade Sweet Tea. Again, a fabulous nude lipstick. You can tell it's all nude lipsticks that she gave, because she doesn't wear like colours. And then this KMULAC, I've never heard of the brand. I know, very, very bad of me. And this is a matte liquid lipstick in the shade Mahila. So that's the second leg of this rather large haul. As I said, I'm going to have all of the links down below if you are interested. No, you cannot have Cece. She is my precious little basket cat. Oh my god, she's so adorable. But my gorgeous friends, let me know if there's anything that you really want me to try, if you want swatches of, etc. I will do like quick little videos on that if you want. I can't help but pet her, she's so cute. But that's it, my friends. Do please like, comment and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you can see more videos, and do please share, because sharing is caring, except of course for STDs, in which case, you know, wrap it up. Don't be gross, but that's it. That's the end of the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cece also says goodbye also. I mean, this is the best video ever. I've managed to get my precious bread loaf in here too.